Club 11 is a 24-hour cabaret nightclub mega experience. It's got all the hype that Miami's about. And this was a sophisticated project. We met the client first in March. They met some of the other contractors in town. They didn't like what they heard.
I was assembling the land on 11th Street. My goal is to assemble all the land. I looked across the street and there was a club with a very unique license. It's a 24-hour license to serve alcohol and have a cabaret license. I knew that that would be a very valuable license, but more importantly, I knew it was very valuable real estate.
We went through the numbers, we went through the presentation, and they gave us a call on April the 1st. And they said, guys, we're on board, let's go. There was a tremendous amount of work to be done. We had no permits on the job. We couldn't knock the building down, which is what we wanted to do. It would have been much easier for us and faster for us to knock the building down.
We literally demolished down to the last 2 walls, which was required by licensing, and started from scratch.
It was very challenging because with the special zoning that we had to keep the cabaret license in place. And he gave us his word that he would do a lot of things. And I've been busy a long time. And surprisingly, because I didn't know him like I know him now, every single thing he said, he kept his word on.
We worked 7 days a week with 200 men on that job every holiday, every weekend, around the clock. And that's what it took to get it done.
Anyone who's done a build-out can tell you, you get your plan together, you get your design budget together, you get your construction budget together, you get your construction schedule together, and then after you get all that together, you turn around and you put it in the shredder, because it doesn't mean a damn thing in most cases, except we were fortunate enough to have Tom Telesco on this project.
We started the project with no design. We started with no permits, as most projects do. But instead of waiting for the design to be done, and then to go permit that design, and then to start construction, we started everything together on day one.
The design of 11 was very challenging. The owner had a very specific vision for what he was looking for in a nightclub. Not really an adult club and not really a nightclub. He had a vision for a blend of the two. The bar top that we did there was onyx, and we have full LED panels underneath the onyx so the bar top glows. The face of that bar is also fully lit with LED panels. The floor that you're walking on is $100 a square foot tile. It's very high-end finishes in there throughout. Everything was designed to work together and to create a really exciting atmosphere. So it's a very unique place.
During the initial startup of this, when we were having the conversations very early on about the design concept and how it was coming together, was we had to light it in a unique way. And when Dennis came up with the idea of doing a stage in the round, that's when the idea of the big feature behind us came about, which we call the 11 Vortex.
We can program different video and imagery and put it through these many bands of light. It's like a sunburst in the ceiling above the club. There's lots of elevation changes that we incorporated in the facility to add interest, but one of the most interesting is the performance pit. During the times of shows, this comes up out of the ground, and there's aerial acrobatic shows. Everything that people see there is original. This is music that they've choreographed and dance that they've choreographed to put on a one-of-a-kind show. The restaurant is a high-end restaurant. It's managed by celebrity chef Carla Pellegrino.
When you're done with dinner, you come out into the lounge, you're experiencing a band on the open rooftop lounge. You then come downstairs, you experience the nightclub vibe, which then rolls into an after-hours vibe, and after that, you go back upstairs and you have breakfast.
What's great about when you have a dream and a vision, you want to execute upon it, is you need people to help you execute. Tom proved to be the best builder you could ever find, the most reliable, and the most on budget. He built that building as if he was going to own that building.
I've worked on so many projects where the project managers and the construction managers, they let things go and they lapse and then issues happen. But there was such a tight schedule on how it came together, and the ballet, it was really a ballet. Considering you had so many trades trying to get done so much work in such a short amount of time, how quickly it came together was remarkable. I've never seen anything go as well as it did.
What Tom Telesco brought to this project from start to finish was leadership and creativity and an open mind. Oftentimes in these situations, people have their own visions and they want to create their own visions. Tom didn't do that. Tom was open to the suggestions, and his own leadership was what got this project done on time.
The intent from day one was to open up the #1 club in the world. Doing a good job with this project would have been 6 months in design and another 6 in permitting and a year to build. We did this start to finish in 9 months.
He did for E11 what I believe no other builder in the country could do. And everybody says it's the most beautiful club they've ever seen. And to build that in 9 months is quite an achievement.